Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo, and it's time for another episode of Frostpunk. In the last one, we got our basic supplies and resources all set up and ready to go. Gathering posts are working at well, they will be working at full efficiency once I actually put some people into them. And we are now gathering up enough wood to start sending out beacons. I believe we are researching them? Yes. This will allow us to actually send out scouting parties into the great unknown, which will hopefully provide us with hope and supplies and other useful things. There goes some more hunters. I'll have to go secure some food for our starving people, because we got 12 hungry people, which is odd. I didn't think that there would be that many people hungry when we already have enough rations, but do I actually have enough people going out to hunt? I hope so. I got the maximum 15 people, 20 a day. Oh, I can introduce a new law. Okay. Okay. What did I do? I got the emergency and the extended shift signed. And, okay. I think what we need to do next is we need to deal with the kids, because the kids have just been sitting around a lot. Child shelters will keep children safe. They will provide a permanent hope bonus as long as you provide all children with a place in the child shelter. And then we can move. We could get child labor, but that's dangerous. They could, you know, hurt themselves even in slightly less dangerous conditions. But apprenticeship sounds nice. That will probably boost the efficiency of our workplaces or medics, and both of those are probably going to be pretty useful. So I'm going to go ahead, start down this path. Yes, see, a huge hope bonus just came. That'll give us plenty to work with in case something terrible happens. So now what we need to do is we need to go back into here and we need to start. Ooh. Okay. What we need to do now is. Oh, I don't have faster gathering? Yeah, do faster gathering. And where's our sawmill? Are people working there? Really? No people working there? Okay, well, it's not a work time just yet. So now what we need to actually do is build the child shelter, which we can't because we don't have 20 wood. And we don't have. Okay. We need to get people out of there first of all. Let's get people out of there. Put 5 workers in there. And now we need to bump up. We need to pump up the speed because we can't build. We can't send out scouts unless we actually first build the beacon, which is going to take 20 wood and 35 steel. That's quite a lot, so we need to survive another night. And once that's done, then we'll finally be able to build the road, which will activate the gathering post. And what is this? Are you guys working through the night? Yeah, they're working an emergency shift. Hopefully nobody dies, because they can do that. They can die of overwork, and every single person who's dead is one less person to work. Although technically it is one less mouth to feed, so there is that. Oh boy, here we go. Even with the generator on now, things are still cold because it's minus 40, so we're gonna have to keep that going pretty much all day long. It's too cold to work in here. Oh man, that sucks. At least they're working in here too. We need to keep people working on that research right now. Here's the sawmill pumping away. Oh, nice. That's really cool, actually. Little wheel, you can see the logs getting chopped up. And there's over 1,000 wood to gather here at 8 per hour, so not bad at all. I hope you guys are actually gathering stuff. 6 per hour. Yeah, the sawmill is definitely the thing to use. Is anybody gonna work on the roads yet? We need people to work on roads, and we also need to create the child shelter because I promised I would do that. But we could also probably stand to make the beacon like right now. Let's go ahead and put it out here. Yeah, that sounds good. Put that there. And then the child shelter will go... Wasn't there... Yeah, there's one more spot here. That way it'll be able to stay safe and sound and warm, mostly. Right there. And now we have to actually build the beacon, which we are now. Right, so that's all being constructed. The sawmill's working hard. We're gonna increase the shift of that too, because you know what? It's simply impossible to keep going without these buildings working. And that's why we need to build heaters, I think. That's what we need to start researching next, is heaters, so that we can actually heat up buildings outside of the radius of the generator. And also, hopefully, another level of generator. Because that'll make it even warmer. But it costs more coal, so we need to start thinking about researching coal thumpers sooner or later. We should also probably think about building another, the beacon has been built. I was gonna say another workshop. But for now, let's focus on this. There she blows. A light from which our scouts will leave and return. A beacon not only of exploration and discovery, but hope. A sign that we are alive. So, here's the Lost Expedition. Obviously, we want to send some scouts over there. Do we have enough? No, we do not. We need 5 workers and 40 frickin' wood. But the children are now being cared for, which is good. Alright, so now we just need to wait until we gather 40 wood. Why isn't the road being built? Why aren't you guys... Oh! Well, that's just ridiculous. Why didn't you guys finish that? Not my fault. If you're gonna do that, do I really need to tell you guys to connect roads myself? I guess so. A note of thanks. We want to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their children to work. In this new world, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Hopefully. Ready to search. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they have done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We needed a win. That we did. So now all we need to do is wait until we gather enough wood to actually build the beacon. Mild frostbite. Someone is now gravely ill. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. We must do something. What shall we do about the radically ill? Radical treatment, amputation. Oh, we have to wait 4 more hours. Amputation means that they will be hacked off. Their limbs will be hacked off. 30% of the gravely ill will be left as amputees. Or we can try to sustain life. We can at least keep them alive, but they will remain a burden and will not be treated. That doesn't sound good. We want people to get back to work as soon as possible. Oh, but, yeah, we definitely need those heaters working, guys, because without them we can't get the cookhouse working again. Okay, so now we need 5 workers. So we need to take 5 workers off of somewhere. Yeah, let's take them off of that wood pile. Let's get 5 people going here. Create a new scout team. Boom. And now you guys need to head out and find our lost expedition. I think we have enough to consider another workshop, which will make our research go faster. I think at least 2 will be fine. And let's just connect that up. And yeah, because we have the engineers to spare. I believe we do anyway, somewhere around here. Yeah, none on that. None in the gathering post. As long as people are building, then we're good. Heaters have been researched. Yes, good. Let's get the cookhouse going again. You'll use up 1 coal per hour, but oh, it's inoperative anyway. We need to wait another day before they can start cooking. Are our hunters still coming? Yeah, hopefully they are. Iron ore from deep deposits and processes it to 40 steel per standard workday. It sounds useful. Coal thumpers, we might need those very soon, but I kind of want to get a jump a jump start on the second tier of research. So let's go ahead and get that done. Because a hothouse is going to be important. There's still a little bit of time left. What was that? Oh. Treat the gravely ill. One of our people is gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment law, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Yeah, we're going to have to go ahead and do that. Around 30% will be left as amputees. We'll have to see what we can do. Because I don't want them to just... I don't want them to just sit there in the... Yeah, at least we'll be saving lives. Thank you, Gertrude. Thank you. Thank you. Because would anybody else want to back me up? I just hope they won't cut my leg off if I fall ill. Well, don't get sick in your leg. How about that? Both of the workshops will work a couple extra hours, I think. It's simply what has to be done in order to get our research going. We cannot afford to not let that... we cannot afford to let that fall behind. Only a couple hours left until the scouts make it, so let's go ahead and get up to that. Scouts have reached the lost expedition. Explore. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcomes us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packed and ready to go. Sites discovered. Observatory, sturdy shelter. They will escort the survivors back to the city. We will get 9 engineers, 22 workers, and 4 children. Bring them back, all of them. We need a win, as they say. And then we shall move on to the... What's next? Observatory? This must be the Arctic Observatory the Royal Society built to investigate the eternal winter. There's smoke over it. A gloomy cave. We think we saw a faint wisp of smoke coming, but it's gone now. A bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. I think the observatory will be the next one we visit. Okay, now that everyone's working, turn the heaters on. And not a moment too soon, because we're going to need all those extra hands to gather up steel and coal. Scouts have returned to the city with 22 people. Nice. There they are. Welcome. Welcome to our humble abode. You guys went straight from one frozen wasteland to a slightly less frozen wasteland. It is heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We will look for the others, but no promises. So now we have 30-odd people who need shelter. For now, they can hang out next to the generator until, Oh, search for the others. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them for help to secure our survival. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's pause real quick and see how we can get all these people going. Oh yeah, turn the heater on there. Because it's going to come back on soon. So now we need extra hands working on that. And we need more people gathering coal. There's going to be a lot of coal coming in soon. How is the medical post doing? Workers, patients. Recovery time. Not that long, actually. Oh, we need to send out the scouts again. And I don't want to build more shelters until we actually get the next tier of research and the next tier of shelters complete. For now, let's send the... Should we really send them out to the... I want to send them to the observatory first. Yeah, get out there. Find out what's happening out there in that frozen wasteland. Okay, we're just barely keeping ahead of all the heaters and the generator, which I'm not too happy about, but what are you gonna do? Is there enough room in the child shelter? Okay. By law, children stay in child shelters. If relevant laws are passed, it will help with research or healthcare. Probably research. Probably research. Because medical posts will be... they should be fine on their own. And the medical post is currently livable, so very low risk of getting ill there, or getting worse if you're already sick. Got it, good, good, good. So currently, a hunter's hut is chilly out here in the secondary zone. It's just going to get colder as it goes outwards. So we're going to put another one right here. We can't really do anything whilst the research is going on anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and build some stuff. Drawing boards research. Good, good, good. Bunkhouse. A dwelling for 10 people adequately protected from the weather, which means that we can start building outwards from the generator. And that's really good. Or a hothouse. We could forego... Let's stop that, and then we'll research the hothouse. Because that'll give us 30 raw food per day. But it requires a steam core. Yeah. Bunkhouse. Bunkhouse is probably the most pressing one. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the bunkhouse first. And then we're gonna start upgrading. We're gonna complete this tier, and then we're gonna move on to the resources. Resource depot upgrades. Store 50% more resources. We don't really need that right now. Right now we need to put people in bunkhouses so that they stop getting sick and stop getting upset about the fact that they don't have houses. I mean, you should be happy to be alive. You should all be grateful that I'm even doing this for you. Just saying. Bunkhouses researched. Immediately start working on the hothouse. And then we're going to build up some bunkhouses out on the second tier. Yeah, I wonder if we'll eventually be able to replace the tents. For now, what we need is... we're going to need 4. So 1, 2... 3, 4. That'll house everybody. What do we got now? No roof over our heads. Yes, I'll provide shelter for everyone. Because I'm literally just about to do that. So that should at least make people happy. We could probably replace at least a couple of these. It'll reclaim more than enough wood. Should I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Let's dismantle all these. Now we can replace it with bunkhouses. Which cost 10 steel. I did not. Oh, that is okay. That's gonna be bad. I didn't realize the bunkhouses cost that much steel. That might be a problem. Okay, survivors at the observatory? Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone is inside. Instead of astronomers, we are met by some of our lost people. They explain they came here for help, but everybody died. They found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun itself is dimming. That's horrifying. Our scouts will set out towards the city. You know what? Yeah. We're about to get the hothouse, so we can probably afford a few more mouths to feed. Probably. But we're going to have to build... let's see. Another hunter's hut and some more... and we're going to need another hunter's hut, basically. But that's terrifying. The sun itself is dimming. That means we're dead. We're all gonna die. And also we're gonna need a lot more houses. Let's build up that tent again. Because that was bad. That was bad of me to do that. We'll just wait until we actually get a lot more resources before we start that up again. We can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. Yeah, a while, crocodile? Maybe so. Sawmill needs to keep going. We desperately need more people on that. And let's see, we're gonna get a lot more people, so need everybody working the steel that we can. Because eventually those guys are gonna make it back, and then we're gonna have a lot more mouths to feed and a lot more people. A lot more people to take care of. That's gonna be tough. Hothouse research. Good, 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 good. And now the medical post upgrade. How much steel do we have? 20? Charcoal kiln. Using intense heat to char 70 wood per standard workday, producing 210 coal. I don't know if we can do that. We will raise the efficiency of all sawmills and steam sawmills by 25%. Or should we have more scouts? Raising the limit to 2. We have a lot of sick people, so I think the most pressing upgrade will be the medical post one. Oh, we can sign a new book of law. We can sign a new law in the book of laws. What can we do? Care house, the gravely ill and amputees, prosthetics. Capacity of medical facilities is doubled, but overcrowding. Using the extra capacity will cause discontent. New ability, use extra rations to speed up recovery. Heck no, prosthetics sounds badass. Residents of care house eat half as much. The gravely ill are kept in care house. Hope will rise slightly. You will have to build a care house. Let's go back and see what else we can do. Medic apprentices. Ooh. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. Speeding up research or help at medical facilities. People are gonna keep getting sick. I would like to speed up research, but we have a surplus of engineers as it is, and we can just build more workshops. Medic apprentices. Yeah. Kids need to learn how to keep each other alive out here. I think that's actually going to be the best one.
A new law has passed.
Good. A first step towards medical education. We can be proud of this. Can we really? Hopefully. Okay, so now we got children. Oh, John Ashton. He's currently working in the medical post. %120%. What does that mean? Up to 3 workers this shift. I don't really know what efficiency means, but I know it's got to be good. As for the workshops, we're going to need to build some more, because we're going to have more engineers soon anyway. That'll be our research district. Go ahead and connect those up. And we still need more bunkhouses. Or tents. And/or tents. Okay, build another one. Let's build one like right there-ish. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to end it there. But, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, we gotta... Let's just go ahead and build roads all the way around. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Oh, and there's a... okay. That would be helpful if we actually attach the houses to the roads, which means that we'll actually be able to put people in them. Put people in the houses. Yes. And the scouts just returned, so we can send them back out. Let's send you towards that sturdy shelter. And with them comes a lot more homeless people. We're gonna have to deal with that in the next one, because this video is now over. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and remember, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you all on the next leg of our journey. Bye-bye.